Rick Abrahamson grew up in a small town in southwestern Oregon. The son of a coach, his first loves were baseball and basketball. He would finish his last 2 years of high school in McMinnville and planned on playing on the basketball team at Linfield College before a standout performance in a tournament his senior year.
I ended up at the last minute getting a scholarship from the University of Oregon basketball, and I just jumped on it. I really wanted to be a Duck.
Abrahamson was a main contributor on the team his junior and senior year. He enlisted in the U.S. Army after graduating in 1969. That's when he was introduced to team handball as part of General Westmoreland's Army Champs program.
He saw handball in Europe. It's played everywhere in Germany, and he was on a German base there and said, you know, that is a terrific sport to get my soldiers in shape.
Westmoreland also pushed for an all-Army Olympic Handball Team that would attempt to compete in the 1972 Olympics in Munich. Abrahamson was told he could either try out for the team or be deployed to Vietnam.
The opportunity to try out for an Olympic team was just like a dream, and I, without question, wanted to do that.
Abrahamson would try out with roughly 75 other former college athletes for 7 spots on the Olympic training squad. He was one of the lucky 7 selected. To prepare for Munich, the team would head to Europe to play some of the best teams in the world.
Our first 6 months, we would go over there and get beat, and pretty handily at times. But we just kept getting better, and we kept improving, and by the time we got to Munich, we were competing with the best Olympic teams and national teams in the world at the time.
The U.S. team didn't win a medal at the Munich Games, but they did have one of the most improbable wins in Olympic history when they knocked off Spain, one of the best teams in the world.
To this day, it's the biggest upset in the Olympics since 1972. It validated our whole program.
Abrahamson was also on the U.S. team that competed at the 1976 Olympic Games in Montreal.
To play and represent the United States, to wear that USA across your chest and play against national teams throughout Europe is a tremendous thrill.
The 2-time Olympian calls the induction into the Oregon Sports Hall of Fame a great honor.
I know my dad will be looking down. He was a coach, and October 29th, he'll be looking down with pride.